Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel Coderslobby. So in today's video, we are going to learn about the Google Drive activities available in the Google Workspace using UiPath. So without wasting any time, let's get started with our topic. First step is to generate the credentials and enable the API access for the Drive that we already have done in our first video of this series. You can go through that video first. I'll provide the link in the description box as well as in the I button, so you can watch that video. So let's begin with our today's topic, which is to automate the Google Drive. So as you can see under the integrations, under Google, under Workspace, you can find out one more folder is there, that is Drive. So we are gonna explore all these activities available over here. So most of the activities are telling about itself by their name, like the copy file activity. What this will help us to do, it will help us to copy one file or one folder and paste it, create document that will help us to create the document, that is Word document, and create folder will help us to create the folder, and same like other activities. So we'll try to implement each and every activity, and I'll help you out how we can configure it and how we can use these activities. Okay, so first of all, we are gonna got to know about use Google Drive activity. So what is this use Google Drive activity is? As you can see here, we have one more activity called GSuite application scope. So in case if we will use GSuite application scope, we'll be having the access for all these activities like app, script, calendar, docs, drive, Gmail, sheets. But if we only want the access to the drive level only, so what in that case what we can use, we can use the use Google Drive scope. So use Google Drive activity is kind of application scope for the drive activities only. So if we will drag it over here, let's see what are the properties available over here is. So there are some common properties. You can see continue on a display timeout. These are some common properties, but one more property called the integration services. So what is this integration services is, if you will go to the orchestrator in the integration services under connector, you can search for the Google Drive. So from here you can add one connection. So if I'll click on the add connection, you can see it will ask for the sign in. So for which account I want to sign in. So let's suppose I want to sign in for this ABCDEF account. So I'll click on that. It will ask for the access. UiPath for Google Drive wants to access your Google account. So these are the access it is asking for. See, edit, create and delete of your Google Drive file. I'll click on this checkbox and then continue. You can see this connection has been successfully done, and I can check for this use integration services. So this is, you can see the account directly came over here. So this is how I can use this integration services. And what are the another things I can do is, I can directly click on this add new account. As soon as I'll click on this new account, it will again ask for the sign in. So which account I want to use, so I'll click on the same account. See what it is saying, your path for Google Drive has already have some access. So same account is already have some access. So I can, if I'll click continue, what will happen here, one more account will be added, but in the bracket there would be one, bracket 1. So this I do not want it, so I'll click cancel, as I have already one account created over here. So we are going to use all these activities for this account only. Okay, let's start with the create document activity. Let's drag it over here, and as you can see here, we have to provide the document name, what the document we are going to create in the drive. So let's name it as we can name it as UiPath demo document. Okay, the extension it will take by itself, and from here we can choose the path, at which path actually we want to store it. So we can browse the drive from here directly. So we'll going to save it at the root, that means at my drive, and here it will return the ID of the newly created document. So let's create a document variable, sorry, the ID variable, it would be the type of string, new document ID. All right, now let's debug it, and we'll go to the drive. there. I'll show you. Okay, let's just wait for a minute to get debug. Okay, the execution has been done. You can see the file name with UiPath demo document has been created over here. So this is the way how we can create the document. And the new document ID, it has returned the new document ID. So what it will return in the new document ID, that I'll show you. If I'll open it, here one document ID will show up. You can see this is the document ID. This ID, that particular activity will return. So this ID we can use anywhere to edit, download this document. We can make the changes in the document by using this particular ID. So this ID would be unique for this document only. So let's go here again, and this is how we can create this document. And let's suppose we want to make the copy of the same document. So how we can do that? Let's take the copy file activity. All right, so here there is two ways. Either I can pass that same ID, or I can browse the document from here. So what the file I want to copy? So I want to copy this file and the parent folder under which the copy file will be gone. So let's say this my drive is the parent folder. All right, and the new file name, so let's make it as new file. All right, and the new file ID will take it as the same new document ID in the same variable, and let's log this time. Okay, we'll copy it and paste it over here. Now let's debug it again. Go to the drive. Here you can see after running the code, new file has been created. So let's see what the file ID for this file. So the file ID for this file is this 12pgw, and let's go to UiPath. There we also logged it. So let's see, here you can see same 12 5pg sorry 12pgw, same ID it has written, and same ID we are getting over there in the browser also. So here you can see this is the ID for this particular document only, not for the other documents. So our third activity is to create the folder. How we can create the folder in this particular Google Drive? So let's comment it out. All right, and let's see this. So what's the file folder name we want to make it as? Let's make it as test folder. And what would be the parent folder? We want to create it under the root directory. So root directory would be my drive only. So let's select it, and what would be the folder ID? Let's log it over in the same variable. And if we'll run it, just go to here, and soon you will see one more folder will be created with the name test folder. So as you can see, the test folder has been created, and if I'll show you the ID of this document, it's 1U07C. And if we'll go to UiPath, here you can see 1U07CAA, same document, same folder ID which we can see over here. All right, so go here. So we are in the root directory. Let's go here, and same how we can create the new spreadsheet. So a spreadsheet in this case of Google Drive, it would be the Excel. So in Google Drive, we cannot say it's an Excel file, or we can treat it as a spreadsheet. So in one spreadsheet there can be multiple sheets. So let's take it here, and this would be the name test spreadsheet, under which folder we want to create it. So this time let's pass the folder ID. This ID we want to use. Cancel it, and here we'll enter the ID. All right, so new spreadsheet ID would be, we'll log it in the same variable name, and let's debug it, go to the drive. Here you will see once the code will be executed, one spreadsheet will be created with the name test spreadsheet. All right, it is created inside the test folder. Okay, all right. So as we have passed the folder id, so let's go here. You can see this is created. So let's see the id of this particular spreadsheet is starting from 10bfgf. All right, go to UiPath and here you can see 10bfgf. So this is the spreadsheet id that we have created just now. And now let's go to the other. All right, so our next activity is the delete file activity. So let's suppose we want to delete any file from there. So how we can delete it? And in this case what we can do is we can pass the same spreadsheet id. All right, so let's take this id from here. All right, in the double quotes. All right, so what is the return type of this? Okay, this there is no return for this particular activity. Now let's debug it, and you will see this this particular file will be moved to the trash. So let's debug it. Okay, the audit started. All right, let's go to the drive. You can see this file has been deleted from here and it has moved to the, okay, permanently deleted. Okay, it's not moved to the trash. That particular file is deleted permanently, so it won't be appeared in the trash. All right, so I think for today this is enough. The other activities we'll cover it in the next videos. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button below, and if you have any question regarding this topic or any other topic, leave the comment in the comment box. I'll do my best to answer that questions, and also don't forget to subscribe the channel.